It's laundry day! Get in! Yeah, whole video on laundry. It'll be fine. Look, I love laundry day. For me, it encourages a real sense of renewal. It gives a sort of cathartic feeling of washing away all the dirt in your life and having it replaced by something fresh and clean. And also it makes me feel good because I'm recycling. Unlike many people, in our house we wash and reuse clothes all the time. Unfortunately, that's an increasing rarity in today's society where most people simply go out and buy a brand new set of clothes for every day of their existence. The scum. Perhaps some of them, maybe even some of you, might rethink that strategy having watched this video. Anyway, this is a dual purpose video. It's going to show you how to do laundry day properly, and also I'll explain along the way why I love it so much. Enjoy. Done properly, there are 4 distinct stages to laundry day, and I'm going to take you through them right now, starting with stage 1, the washing. The first thing to do is to select the clothes that are going into the washing machine. In our house, my wife has established a tri-colour system specifically for this purpose. First, darks. Darks are the most common load in our house. A whopping 72% of all loads fall into this category, which includes blacks, greys, blues, and sometimes dark greens. Second, whites. This is the second most common load in our house, although that's mainly because of bedding and towels rather than clothes. But this category includes a strict whites and creams only policy. And third, reds, an unsatisfactory name because in practice it includes reds, oranges, yellows, pinks, and even, controversially, brighter greens. I took up this labelling issue with my wife, but she wasn't having any of it. Anyway, this is the rarest of the tricolour groups. So sometimes, if I've got a choice, I'll deliberately buy a garment in red or orange to boost the red numbers, allowing us to do a red wash more frequently. When it comes to laundry, balance is key. If you've got too few reds, you're only going to be wearing your favourite red shirt about once every 3 months. And I know what you're thinking, but Dan, where does that leave clothes that are mainly white but with another colour like red or blue sort of splashed over them? How do you deal with them in the wash? Well, I have a very good solution for that. I just leave them at the bottom of the hamper until someone else deals with it. So I'm now going to sort these clothes in the hamper using the tricolour system. I find this very therapeutic actually, a bit like colouring books for adults. You know, putting everything in its right place, making sure everything's all sorted properly. And anyway, even at this very early stage of the process, I can see that this is going to be a dark wash. Classic. Really reflects the hierarchy of our clothing choices in this house. Right, let's get this lot put in the washing machine. Looks like a big load, but don't worry, we've got a big drum. This is pretty straightforward stuff. Take it out the basket, put it in the machine. Put your powder in, turn it on, turn the dial to your desired wash, press play, retreat. Once the washing is complete and your washing machine has played its desperately irritating, never-ending jingle, that's the end. No, it's not the end. All right, Right, it's time to do some hanging. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. The vast majority of the population have got no idea how to properly hang clothes. This is how they do it. In a desultory fashion, not really caring how it looks or how it hangs. This is the proper way. You need to shake it. Shake it hard. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. There are two reasons for this. The first is that it's actually quite satisfying and fun, and it will bring a smile to your face. The second is that it means your garments will dry with significantly less creases, and in most cases, no ironing will be needed. Not that ironing's a bad thing, as we'll come on to in stage 4. I absolutely love this stage, especially on a nice warm day like today. Sometimes I might put a podcast on or a bit of music while I do it. It's very satisfying to make sure that you arrange the garments nice and neatly, ensuring that they're in the optimum place to get their maximum drying time. Important always, for example, for jeans, which take the longest, to position them on the outside and they'll get the most sun and wind, so they'll dry nice and quickly. And here you'll see the fruit of your labour. Your garments will be clean, dry, and pretty much crease-free. So feel free to fold away and then pop them away into cupboards and drawers. This might be my favourite part of the laundry day process. I'm no folding expert. When you see the real pros at places like Next, New Look and Uniqlo, I am still available for that endorsement gig, by the way, Uniqlo guys. You can only stand and applaud. As it is, I only really struggle with 2 items. Firstly, the fitted sheet, which no matter how many times I watch YouTube tutorials on how to do it properly, always just turns out like this. And tops, where the sleeves are much longer than the trunk of the top. Find that very tricky, not sure where to pack the sleeves in. Nevertheless, I have my own methods, and when you get it right, such as perhaps when you're folding up your son's t-shirt, and you get it into an exact geometric square, it is incredibly satisfying indeed. When I'm folding freshly washed garments, or indeed when I'm locating, matching and then pairing socks, I feel a deep sense of calm. I see it as a sort of form of meditation in many ways. I might sometimes do it in front of the cricket, or maybe with a podcast, occasionally even with some whale song on in the background. But best of all, I think I like to fold like this, in total silence. Just enjoying the zen of the fold. I'm sure you can relate. I've spoken before on this channel about the joys of ironing, but I've got no qualms in doing so again. If you followed my directions correctly and carefully, you'll have almost nothing to iron except a few shirts and maybe the odd t-shirt. These days I usually iron in front of an episode of Columbo, possibly the greatest TV show ever made. I've got the full box set of every single episode. But actually today I'm changing it up a bit. I'm watching an old film on Talking Pictures, The Smallest Show on Earth, with Margaret Rutherford and Peter Sellers. Never seen it before, but been meaning to watch it for ages. Like the folding, there's something indescribably calming about ironing. Ironing out the creases in a shirt feels a bit like ironing out the creases in your life. It takes concentration, but the better you get at it, like me, the less you need to look, and that in turn introduces a real scent of danger. The threat of a careless burn hangs in the air every time you make a blind sweep across the cotton linen blend in front of you. I find this combination of contentment, quality television, pride at demonstrating a real skill, the satisfaction of suppressing your creases and your problems, the omnipresent sense of imminent danger and the healthy fear of pain make the whole act of ironing absolutely intoxicating, even erotic. It's the perfect end to a perfect day of laundry. And that is why I love Laundry Day.